This is everything I'm doing to prep for a recession in the US because it really feels like our new presidential admin is just begging for a recession. Number one, increasing cash in my HYSA. An HYSA stands for High Yield Savings Account, and it's a savings account. It has all the protections of a regular savings account, but it has a higher interest rate. So instead of getting like 0.01% at Chase, I'm currently getting 4.5% at Wealthfront, and I'm increasing the amount of money that I keep there. Number two, I'm building to having 3 weeks worth of canned/dry goods at my house. I really don't believe in going full prepper and like having a bunker and all sorts of spam and dry goods, but I live in Massachusetts. We get blizzards, we get kind of intense weather in the winter here, and it's always good to have extra food, extra water, extra batteries on hand. And so I'm just working to make sure that I have 3 weeks worth of food in my house. Number three, I'm working to lower long-term costs. Long-term costs like costs that you pay repeatedly. So rent or your mortgage, home insurance, health insurance, childcare, these costs that are going to come up every single month. The main way that I'm trying to do that right now is by lowering my housing costs. So I am working on making my house better insulated so that I will spend less to heat and cool my house, draw down my energy bills. I also do things like walk, bike, and use public transit as often as possible so that I spend less on gas and I use my car less in general. I've also made some switches from high-cost proteins to low-cost proteins. So instead of buying chicken, I'm buying more lentils and more beans. Number four, diversifying income. I'm a financial educator, and really, truly one of the best things you can do is diversify where you earn income from so that you're not just dependent on one job. So that way, if you lose that job, you're like, totally fine. I have at least some other income coming from someplace else. I've already shared this here on TikTok, but I was a full-time creator for 5 years, and I now have a part-time job outside of my house. I'm still running my business. I'm still making content, but now I have a part-time W-2 job, so I've just diversified where I make money from. And finally, I am keeping my network warm. It's a very tough job market out there, and I really think that right now, truly the phrase, it's not what you know, it's who you know, is more apt than ever before. So I'm doing things like posting on LinkedIn, just staying on people's radars. I'm taking one-on-ones with people. I'm reaching out to people, just keeping that network warm, just in case I need to tap into it. This is my recession prep list. I would love to hear from y'all if you have anything to add to this. I'm always open to learning more.